Okay, moving out.
Enemy sighted!
Huh? Your abs are moving. Believer, are you awake? Open your eyes. As expected, the abs don't lie. Welcome back to the world of the living. I found you wandering out in the snow. Yes, just some simple first aid. You're lucky. The bullet didn't snag any vital organs. You can thank your teammates. They didn't care how many raptures they might end up drawing to them. Every one of them was sending out a distress signal, bellowing at the top of their lungs. If it wasn't for their hooting and hollering, I'd have never found you in this snowstorm. They want to see if this place is suitable for a temporary camp. But they're taking longer than expected. There didn't appear to be any threats. Hey now, you can't be up and about just yet. I only administered some basic first aid. Or maybe I could help you up. You can hold on to me. Onto my body. I won't do anything dirty, honest. I'll be a good girl, I promise. I'll show you to them.
No, this place is too dangerous any way you look at it. We'll move out as soon as the commander comes to.
Let's just go to the Ark then.
The Ark?
Why? We've turned up squat on the Vapos. The commander is hurt. If that bullet had been a few millimeters to the left, or if Rapunzel hadn't seen our distress signal, the commander would have been done for. Yes, but... No buts. We need to go back. We can reorganize and give Sion a piece of our mind. We can head back up to the surface once we've regrouped. But Anise, doesn't that make you upset? What? If we do that, then we're playing right into Exotic's hands. We didn't learn a thing about the Vap House. We've been betrayed, our commander is injured, and now we're running off with our tails tucked between our legs. I don't know about you, but I won't accept that. You think I'm doing this because I like it?
Stop, you two. We can make a decision after the commander wakes up.
Judging by how loud you all are, you must have fully recovered by now. That's great, isn't it?
Commander! Master!
Are you feeling better? I'm glad.
How's it looking? Anything suitable for a bivouac?
No, I think we need to keep moving. There's more snow here than I thought, so there's a risk of avalanches. We were also late to set up the decoys, so there are still some raptures left.
All right, let's keep moving and find somewhere that we can camp.
No, let's go back.
Anise.
Commander, let's go back to the Ark and come back when you're fully recovered. It's the best course of action. Nothing we're here for is that urgent. We can contact Snow White when we come back up. I don't agree. After everything we've been through, we have nothing to show for it. Even if it's a shot in the dark, there's always a chance of hitting your target.
Whoa, whoa! Calm down, everyone! It's not good to pressure someone who's exhausted physically and mentally.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Besides, these freezing temperatures aren't only harmful to the body. They can dull the senses and make it so you can't think straight.
Do you know where we should go?
Of course! I'm a pilgrim. We're in my wheelhouse right now. I'll take you somewhere you can all get nice and warm.
Understood. Let's get started! On my way! Incoming encounter! Is that right? You want me to go there? Let's go, but let's get started! Understood. Let's get started!
How is it now? Way cozier than before, right?
What's the difference? Isn't this just another abandoned building?
Unlike before, there's only one room, so it's much cozier.
You say cozy, I say cramped.
We need to set up our decoys. Can you go take care of that for us?
Again? Right now?
Yes, please.
Fine. We're going. We'll be right back, Commander.
Oh, now it's just you and me. Close quarters. We have a few minutes until those three come back. Plenty of time to have my way with the commander who can't defend themselves. You don't seem like you're into it. Are you concerned about what you should do? At least you're honest. What's on your mind? Are you comfortable with sharing? Sometimes it's nice to hear what's going on in other people's heads. Vaphaus. Vaphaus. So that's why you were face down in the snow with a bullet in your gut. Believer, with everything you've been through, you can see how not all Nikkes are your allies. If it hadn't been for the nymph, that bullet would have gone straight through your heart, guaranteed. So tell me, do you still want to find the Vaphaus that can remove the nymph? Even if it means you might be betrayed again? Woo. You're so concerned about everything else. But you don't have any hesitation when it comes to saving Nikkes. So we can't chalk up your bad mood to you not trusting Nikkes anymore. No, you're concerned about whether you should go back to the Ark or continue to search for the Vaphaus, which could be anywhere. So it's about sorting out your priorities, is that it? Okay. You possess great inner strength. Thank you for sharing it with me. To express my gratitude, I will also share a secret of mine with you. To be honest, I know something about the Vaphaus. But I cannot tell you. Truly, I won't tell you, even if you force yourself upon me. Yes! Harder. Not even a little? Too bad. Because I'm not the only one keeping it a secret. Anyway, I'm going to the Promised Land. Do you want to tag along? It's only open on the 1st of every month.
Okay, moving out. On my way! Ugh, do I have to fight? Commander, are you sure it's okay for you to move around like this so soon? Wouldn't it be better if you rest a bit longer? But in a cold place like this...
Niece, Why have you become such a worrywart?
Hey! What do you mean by that? In case you forgot, the commander was shot in the stomach. Forget it. I'll just shut up.
Why's she so sensitive for all of a sudden? Master, this isn't your first time being injured, right?
Perhaps she's the one who is most emotionally invested in you.
Well, rather than that, I think she is worried.
Worried? A niece?
She's always been wary of others, but the moment she let her guard down, we were sold down the river, and the commander nearly died because of it. That's probably why she's a bit on edge right now. It's also why she wants to go somewhere that's more secure.
Before that, we should probably deal with them, don't you think?
Rapture's up ahead! Commander, get back! Engaging!
My hair may function as a jammer, but I can only cover so many people while we're moving.
Commander, are you okay? Are you sure? Tell me if you're hurt, even a little, then... Oh, okay. What? Me? Worried? Nothing. I'm just a bit tense, that's all. Commander, are you positive you're okay? You specifically came up here to help us this time around instead of the humans. And you ended up being backstabbed by those Nikkes. The very thing you vowed to protect tried to kill you. Doesn't that make you resent us? Even so...
Firepower!
Ouch! That hurt! What's the big idea?
Begone, worrywart! Your firepower's lacking. That's why you become such a worrywart.
Have you got a screw loose? Thank you, Commander.
Return to us our niece who was so distrusting. Return to us!
What is this, a seance? Take it down a notch.
She's back!
Honestly, I swear.
If that's everything, let's go. It's dangerous to stay in one place for too long.
Good old Rappy. She never changes.
Yep, no matter where we are. But that's one of her most endearing qualities.
Would you two quit babbling? Let's move.
Yes, right away!
It must be nice, having teammates like these.
Understood. Let's get started! Okay, moving out. Incoming encounter! Is that right? On my way! Enemy sighted.
Rapunzel, why are you just staring at us? Do you have something to say?
Wow, you really are back to your old self. The distrusting Anise we know and love. Already picking fights with someone who's doing nothing.
No, I'm not!
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I just thought it was nice seeing you all interact. It brings back some old memories.
Old memories?
Yes, when I was first assigned to a squad. We were a rowdy bunch. The surface was more dangerous than it is now. The war was closer to home as well. We were all happy to be together. We were just like all of you, laughing, crying, and getting into spats while traveling together.
What happened to them?
Some went missing. Some of them are still with us, but the years have changed them.
Sorry for losing my cool back there.
No, it's nice watching all of you. Looks like I'm being a bit of a downer. Come on, everybody, lighten up! We'll be there soon.
You want me to go there? Let's go, Bolt. Enemy sighted.
You are late.
I'm not that late, am I?
The new moon hasn't set yet. There's still time. And she has guested with her this time around. Cut her some slack. Ladies, it's been a while. I heard you got a bullet in the stomach. Are you alright?
Hey, Snow White! Look at your messages from time to time.
That's right. If Snow White had picked up our communications, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Communications? Did you send me a message? Oh, I see. I didn't know I'd gotten a message. Sorry about that.
Well, shoot, we can't keep ripping into her after she's apologized.
Yep.
Yes. As a fellow member of Pioneer, she should have come with us. However, once I heard you would all be coming, I decided not to bring her. If she meets with you again so soon, it could stir up some emotions inside her. Somewhere safe. Don't worry. They may be money hungry and always pestering us to join them. But the White Knights would never betray their faith and besmirch their good name.
Ah, yes, the Knights. I was wondering who it was.
Are they also pilgrims?
Yes, two sisters, crown and shine, and cute as a button. They want to become the masters of the kingdom.
If you vouch for them, I'm sure they're trustworthy.
Then what is the reason you came all the way here?
What was that?
Raptures! They must have followed you here. Rapunzel, is your jammer malfunctioning?
It seems fine to me. Maybe I've used up too much energy treating this bunch. My output is a little weak today.
Make sure you check it out later.
Yes, of course.
We'll help.
No, you're our guest. You should rest. This falls within the duties of a good host. Besides, it's been a while since we all fought together.
Lord, opportunity is knocking. Will thee take command?
Right! This is a rare opportunity. You can command us as you see fit, dominate us, and make us do all sorts of things to you. Yes, that's the spot.
Save it for later. Let's go.
Wow. Amazing.
So, this is what the pilgrims are capable of.
Incredible!
We're all clear. What was it you were going to say before? We've got a lot on our plate here.
Yeesh! You could use a little more tact.
Truly a boorish knave lacking the slightest shred of decorum.
Yeah, turn on the charm, why don't ya?
That's enough out of you two. Anyway, what is it you want from us this time?
Vapaus? How do you know about Vapaus? Whoa, really? Snow White really did that?
Ah, so that's it. I was wondering who gave it to you.
Yes, that is very much the case. So it was Snow White.
This may take longer than I anticipated. Let's talk inside.
You want me to go there? Enemy sighted! You want me to go there? Let's get started!
Okay. Do I have to fight?
The last time I saw your face, Modernia, it looked like you were already aware of Vaphaus. How much do you know? All right. So, you already know about its function. What more do you want to know? No! I gave you that Vaphaus because you saved my life. One life, one piece of Vaphaus. You and I are square. Wanting more than that is avarice, pure and simple. You should not expect anything more.
Just hear us out!
What can you possibly tell me? You used my generosity to fulfill your greed. I have no intention of interacting with someone who betrays the goodwill of others.
Wow, that escalated quickly. Snow White, please calm down.
Indeed, you mustn't be so impetuous. Calm thyself and lend them your ear. Is this fellow standing before you truly as crude as you make him out to be?
Fine. I overreacted, I admit it.
Good. Still thine hand as you are now. And you, Lord. You must explain yourself very clearly. You see how heated Snow White has become when she is usually cool as a cucumber. That's how important the Vaphaus is to us. Should you misspeak, all of the friendships you have built thus far will topple like a house of cards. It is a very sensitive topic. If you desist at this juncture, we will act as if your words never touched our ears, and we will move on. What say you? Are you still going to try and persuade us?
Okay. Incoming encounter! Is that right?
Very well then. Say what you were going to say. So that clever little Nikke told you about the existence of Nymph. What of it? What does it matter to us when you came about this knowledge? I believed you would have put more effort into persuading us, but it seems I was wrong. Or could it be you don't truly require the Vaphaus as much as I thought, perchance?
I will tell you.
No, I want them to tell it. Were you not the one who asked to find the Vaphaus? Then show me that you mean it. Prove to me that you believe what you're doing is right. Can you do that for me, Commander? You were saddened at the fact one of your colleagues had gone through a memory wipe. What of it? Is such a thing not common in the Ark? Humans wish to exert control over the Nikkes, for they are petrified of potential mind switches. If a mind switch were to occur, their fear is that the Nikkes will turn their guns away from the Raptors and instead point towards them. You yourself have seen Nikkes go through memory wipes. Do you think the nymph should be removed? was defeated by Chatterbox, but if she did not have the nymph to begin with, she would have become one of the heretics. Yes, she would have been better off without the nymph. There would have been no corrosion and no memory wipe. That is what you are trying to say, no? However, do you think that the nymph has only negative effects on Nikkes? Be it to escape the horrors of the battlefield or debilitating depression. There are many Nikkes who voluntarily undergo a memory wipe. Above all, the very existence of nymph grants Nikkes a form of eternity life. Against this infinity, the horrors of the battlefield do not seem so abominable. It gives them the courage required to take on tough missions. Don't you think they need the nymph? My oh my, choice.
That is the reason you wish to use the Vatbaus.
A world where Nikkes decide their own future? A scandalous statement if I ever heard one. If we were Nikkes belonging to the Ark, you'd be accused of subversion, and your head would no longer be attached to your shoulders.
Nikke's capable of making their own decisions. Your dream is a long way from reality. In the Ark, stability is found in submission. Nevertheless, your idealism intrigues me. I'm inclined to agree with you. Rather than just leaving behind fragments of the past, I want to leave a key to the future. Kieran, Snow White, what do you think?
I agree. I believe there's no harm in informing them. Even if we try to keep it a secret, it will be revealed one way or the other. The last thing I want is to be an impediment to future progress.
What about you, Snow White?
You two are already in agreement. What do you need me for?
Yes. All three of us have to agree. None of this would interest Dorothy. Lilith, Red Hood, and the Commander are no longer with us.
Red Hood?
Why did you do that? Why are you going to so much trouble? The nymph has nothing to do with reclaiming the surface. You're a human. With the nymph, Nikkes will protect you even if they go through a memory wipe. Why are you risking your life to find more Vatbaus?
We all know the rules. Any Nikke who has sustained brain damage is to be disposed of. According to the law, the execution must be carried out by the commander.
So we have two options. We can decide to send her off peacefully, or have her go back to the beginning.
Shoot. Right here. Commander. Thank you for your bandage.
Commander.
You and I are in agreement there. We will tell you everything about the Vatbaus.
On my way! Ugh, do I have to fight? Okay, moving out. Ugh, do I have to fight? Let's go! Enemy sighted!
You are already aware of the effect Vatbaus has. Perhaps you are already putting it to better use than we ever did. We only used it as an ace in the hole when eliminating heretics.
Are you saying the Vatbaus has been distributed in the past?
Not to just anyone. Its uniqueness is due to how it's made. It was discovered purely by happenstance.
You're saying it was found on accident?
During our fight with the heretics, by pure chance, we ended up discovering someone's blood had a special effect on them.
Blood?
Yes, blood. We found out it could be used as a weapon against the heretics. It could bring down what we thought was unkillable. Thus, Bauhaus came into existence.
Valpus is made from a person's blood?
Yes, him, to be specific. A bullet made from the blood of our commander. That is Bauhaus.
A bullet made from human blood. Is that why no one knew how to manufacture it?
If word had gotten out, the commander would never have been allowed on the battlefield. They would retain him and harvest his blood for the rest of his life. Our commander was one of a kind. Even then, people considered him a legend. Back then, bringing down the heretics paled in significance to a commander who was able to defeat hordes of raptures. It was decided he would remain a commander and that Vapus would be kept a secret. Only a select few knew of it. One of the main reasons for this was likely due to them not having enough time to conduct the proper amount of research.
Where is he now?
That, I do not know.
What?
My memories were a casualty of my mind switch. Even the story I just told you was relayed to me by Rapunzel.
He's in the Ark. Maybe.
What? As in, the Ark? Seriously? We came all the way up here for nothing?
He might not be there anymore. He is human, after all.
What do you mean? Didn't you just say he's in the Ark?
Did I forget to mention that? All of this occurred during the first Rapture invasion.
The first Rapture invasion. That was years and years ago. Unless he was wearing diapers back then, there's no way he'd still be alive today.
So does that mean there's no other way to find the Vaphaus?
I wanted to have a little more fun with you, but I suppose playtime's over.
I heard there was an institute where the commander's blood was refined into bullets. I'm not sure what is left of it.
I noticed the records were still preserved during a recent visit, so it should be okay.
Where is it?
South from the Ark, at the edge of the big lake. It's hidden inside it.
Then there's no time to waste. Let's go.
No. If you go in your current state, you will die. The raptures over there are in a different league than the raptures you'll find here. You need to gear up properly before you set out. Otherwise, you won't stand a chance against them.
Fine.
I'll send you the exact coordinates. No need to thank me. Even if you find the Institute, I can't promise you'll find anything on how to create it. And don't forget, once you find out how to synthesize it, the raptures will be the least of your worries. A world where Nikkes are given freedom of choice? That could bring about a cataclysmic shift in our world, potentially in a different direction than you imagined. It all depends on how Nikkes and humans react to it. Humans might demand greater control over Nikkes. Nikkes, who have longed for freedom, could riot and turn against the human race. Who you consider your enemy, and how people see you, might all change, depending on the results. Never forget the potential ramifications of what you are doing here.
Let's go, Bolt.
Incoming encounter! Is that right? Let's go, Bolt. Enemy sighted.
Ah, the sun. She rises. What worries you so? Goodbye doesn't mean we'll never meet again, so turn that frown upside down. Yes, the new moon is at its end. We must go our separate ways. Rapunzel, will you escort our guests?
Of course.
Good. Well then, my lord. Should our fates be intertwined, we shall meet again. Until then, stay safe. But of course.
I'm going to.
Hey, try and go somewhere with some better reception.
Yeah, and stick to the road so we can find you more easily.
I'll keep that in mind. Don't worry about that. However, there is something I want to discuss about Mary. Why is it that she's always wearing her underwear on the outside?
She's at it again.
Good grief.
A quirk. So, that's what happens when you come back from being a heretic. The side effects are worse than I thought. Very well, I'll keep that in mind.
What do you mean you'll keep that in mind? Just tell her to wear them properly.
Oh, I see. Hey. Don't get yourself killed.
Well, since everyone's left, should we head back?
Okay, let's get started. They really do all go their separate ways. No big ceremony or anything. I've never seen a squad like that before.
They all have their own individual goals. We promised each other long ago that we wouldn't get in each other's way.
Was that during the first Rapture invasion?
No, it was sometime after the Ark was first created. Being reunited after such a long separation, we realized how different we'd all become. Even then, we realized how difficult it would be for all of us to unite under a shared goal. So, at that moment, we promised each other. We each promised to respect how the other chose to live their lives. We would meet once a month to show that we were alive. That's what was agreed on.
Not sure if that's cool or just weird. Rappy, what do you think? Rappy?
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Isn't it weird that Rapunzel and the rest of them always split off?
Oh, yeah. Weird.
Is something on your mind? You've been...
Reppy! Anise! Hurry and get over here! It's the Raptors!
Understood.
Let's start the show! Let's start the show!
Rappy, you remind me of my friend. Your attitude and personality are different, but the way you fight is practically identical.
Perhaps. I assume you're referring to... Red Hood?
Huh? How did you know? Do you know her?
So I heard you right after all.
What is that?
Red Hood. A Nikke from the first invasion. And the legendary commander. In the past, was your squad named Pioneer?
No, we only got that name once we met again on the surface. We were originally called...
Goddess. Right?
Yes, correct. Have you met Red Hood?
Yes.
No wonder you two are so similar. Thank you for telling me.
Wait, a goddess? Really?
You don't know Goddess? Have you been living under a rock? What are they teaching you at the military academy?
They were the first Nikkes, created by mankind in the first ever Nikke squad. During the first invasion, they were the first to come back victorious from battling the Raptures. Before the Ark's defensive walls were built, they were the only thing standing between the Ark and the Rapture invasion. They were the ultimate warriors, true heroes who will go down in history. I even heard that when the Ark was being constructed, there was some kind of accident while all of you were defending the perimeter. But you soldiered on. Just incredible.
Wow, I didn't realize we were so popular.
There are more important things at stake here. The commander of Goddess is a very famous person. Shouldn't we be looking for him?
I'm not surprised he's still a popular guy.
That's not the point. We need to locate him. Or how he died. Where his grave is located. You at least deserve to know that much.
No, please. I prefer not knowing.
What?
If I heard any news about him, it'd only make me miss him more. It'd be unbearable. I'd want to return to the Ark. I don't want it to come to that. I still haven't accomplished my mission.
What mission? Don't tell me it's reclaiming the surface.
It is one of the factors, but not the sole reason, no.
What are you talking about? It wasn't your fault we lost the surface to the Raptures.
No, that's not it. It is not as if I lament for all of mankind. I do not entertain such grandiose thoughts. It has nothing to do with others. It's about us. All those who laughed, cried, and fought together in that war, who made a promise to one another. We were unable to keep that promise. And so, we must atone. I cannot yet return to the Ark.
You sure live a complicated life.
You could call it a quirk of ours. But I'm glad. Goddess and the Commander have not been lost in the annals of history. Just knowing that is enough for me.
Rapunzel. On my way. Let's start the show. On my way. Let's start the show. Everyone, stop the rolling shot. Let's all sing together.
A little more. I can do this.
Oh, stop the rolling shot. Faster, stronger. Keep shooting. Am I doing it right? Yep, another victory for the Commanders!
Here we are. Just go straight from here. And you'll be able to get on the Arc elevator.
Thanks for the escort.
Don't mention it. It's been a long time since I had such an enjoyable excursion. Believer, are you worried about returning to the Ark? Is it because of what Snow White said? Are you worried that you are making the wrong decision? Believer, why did you come up to the surface? We live in turbulent times. Why do you continually come up to this lawless land and fight? I see. That is a respectable goal. And a wonderful principle to live by. Believer, on the long journey of life, our world is full of harsh realities. It will try to hurt you and knock you down. People who are on different paths will criticize you and tell you that your path is the wrong one. They will say their way is the right way and will try to tempt you onto their path. However, there are many different paths we can take. So long as you do not lose the sense of inner purpose, your path will be the right one. Whatever the time, wherever the place, and whatever choice you make. So do not fret. I believe you have a purpose, an admirable one at that. Yes, a very long time ago. I found it when I fought with those people whom I miss so dearly. I am always trying to find my way back to that. Don't mention it. Now then, it is time for us to say goodbye. I enjoyed this little jaunt of ours. May your life be a journey just as this one, full of joy.
Gotta go. She's gone.
Commander, are you okay? What?
After everything we've been through, you're bringing that up now? It's too late. We're in this together, whether you like it or not. How many close calls have we had together?
Exactly. If you're going to ask that question, you should have done it before I joined. Then I could have turned and run the other way.
What are you on about? You were ordered by your boss to spy on us.
Commander, don't worry about us. We told you. We trust you with our lives. We've been ready for whatever comes our way ever since. Commander Identification Code, Red. The Squad 04F Commander has changed. And I've apologized since then.
Right. We didn't know we'd be paired up with a novice. But we've been through a heck of a lot since then.
So, Commander, your orders, please. Wherever you go, we go together. Roger.
Okay.
Yes,